Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
All right, so here we are. We had the sim pit race earlier today. Now we're getting back into the sim here with the American Muscle Series. Thanks to Finney here, we're getting on track, and we're gonna do some practice in the Mustang for Tuesday's race. So tomorrow's an off day. Don't have really much racing going on tomorrow, but we might do a little bit of testing in the Mx5. We know that there's been changes to the car, so we want to see what those changes feel like out there. Oh, come on. Let's get out there like this and see what happens.
Pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour. All clear on pit exit. Yellow flag.
Hey guys. So we made some changes to the force feedback, the tuning menu as well, and the CSLDD, and yeah, we'll have to see what this feels like. That's why I wanted to get out here and do a little bit of testing.
Sector 222.577. Sector 320.452.
In-car settings.
Sector 434.625.
Timing. Relative. Hey Brandon.
Sector 124.406.
Good racing today, man.
Hey, spun out twice and still caught up to me. Holy shit. I didn't realize.
Sector 222.000.
On your right. Clear right.
Sector 320.672.
Yeah, it feels weird going from the GTE car to this car now.
Sector 433.905.
P2.
4.981 new fast lap. Delta to leader 2.576. P2. Laps of fuel 14. On lap 2. Sector 124.360. Sector 221.343. Sector 319.079.
The leader has just done a 137.8.
Sector 433.702.
You're now 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick.
Delta to leader 0.637. P2. Laps of fuel 5. On lap 3.
Yellow flag.
Sector 124.250.
Okay, Ed, you've used half your fuel.
Sector 221.264. Sector 319.202.
The guy behind has just done a 146.8. That puts you 0.7 off the leader's pace.
Delta to leader 0.731. P2. Laps of fuel 2. On lap 4. Sector 124.045.
P2. Sector 1 time is good.
Sector 221.360. Sector 319.093.
That's half a gallon of fuel left.
Sector 433.717.
We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap. Good lap. That's your best in the session. You're currently 0.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. Your lap time was a 1:38.2.
On lap 5. Sector 124.343.
Hey, Clint.
Hey man, long time no see.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Sector 221.266.
Nice. This track is good for that.
Sector 320.76.
I gotta get fuel anyway.
Okay, Ed. Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
On your left.
2,500.
Clear left.
2,300.
Engage limiter.
2,190.
Fuel.
2090. 1990.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 85 Fahrenheit.
1,690. 1,590. 1,490. 1,290.
Relative.
1,190. 990. 890. 790. 690. 590. 390. 290.
3, 2,
190.
1.
90.
Right here. Listo, dale.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. The guy in front has just done a 1:38.0.
Coche detenido a la izquierda.
Sector 222.63.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Sector 320.016. Sector 434.264.
P3.
26.704. Delta to leader 48.865.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
43. On lap 7.
The leader's just done a 1:37.6.
Sector 125.
Nice time, Jay.
Thanks, man.
I don't think, as much as I try, I don't think I can get 37s.
221.656. Sector 319.547.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
Sector 434.062.
You're currently 2.8 off the pace. That lap was a 140.5.
P3.
Yellow flag.
Fuel 31. On lap 8. Sector 124.452.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
Sector 221.452. Sector 319.343. Sector 433.546.
You're now 1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast. Yellow flag.
Laps of fuel 28. On lap 9. Sector 124.000. Sector 221.547. Sector 319.266.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
I'm going into it in second, and then I early shift to third, and take the rest of them in third, I believe.
Okay, Ed, we need to watch these track limits.
So easy to get the car sideways though, get too much throttle.
Sector 435.297. Lap time 140.126. Delta to leader 2.485. P3. Laps of fuel 17. On lap 10. Sector 124.156. Sector 221.327.
I'm not sure yet if that's the way to go,
Sector
but
319.077.
seems to be working okay. Sometimes in second I think I throttle too early, too hard.
Sector 433.922.
That puts you 0.8 off the leader's pace.
Delta to leader 0.839. P3. Laps of fuel 16. On lap 11. Sector 124.360.
P3.
Sector 221.420. Sector 319.250.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
These ones in second.
Sector 433.875.
P4, you're currently 1.3 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 138.9.
Laps of fuel 15. On lap 12. Sector 124.204. Sector 221.733. Sector 319.577.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. The leader has just done a 137.5.
Sector 433.765.
That puts you 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Delta to leader 1.810. P4. Laps of fuel 14. On lap 13. Sector 124.406.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Sector 221.406.
Car right. Clear right.
The car ahead has just done a 137.9.
Nice to see that modem's working well.
Yeah, really. Hopefully holds up.
Yeah, looks solid. Haven't blinked once.
Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. The car ahead has just done a 137.9.
Sector 434.014.
P5, you're now 2.2 seconds off the pace. That lap time was 139.7.
Laps of fuel 13. On lap 14. Sector 124.406.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Sector 2.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 81 Fahrenheit.
Sector 319.077.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Sector 434.047.
You're now 1.5 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
P5. Laps of fuel 12. On lap 15. Sector 124.656. Sector 221.468. Sector 319.172.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Sector 433.936.
That last lap was a 139.3.
5-4. Delta to liter 1.761. P5. Laps of fuel 11. On lap 16.
I thought you were gonna save it.
What happened? You lost the rear?
Sector 124.641.
I lost my whole front and rear, blew the engine.
Ah, I see.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Radio check.
Sector 233.672.
We hear you. Couldn't hear you at first earlier, but now yeah, all good.
Sector 322.875.
Oh man.
Sector 435.125.
B6.
Time 156.315. Delta to leader 18.823.
It's
P6.
the same thing as Flint.
Laps of fuel 11. On lap 17.
Somebody's dropping oil there. Or banana peels.
Sector 124.483.
And at your 1,000 off the train. Oh, that's painful.
Sector 221.
So hard to be consistent here though. I worry about when the tires start to go and the car gets light. Standings.
Yeah, that fun race that we did. Once we got a couple laps in, the car totally felt wrong.
Relative. Yeah, I was in the Skippy, but I was wondering about that with you guys in the Mustangs. So easy to push it too hard through the switchback corners.
Sector 434.297. Lap time 140.756. Delta to leader 3.263. P6. Laps of fuel 10. On lap 18. Sector 124.593.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Sector 221.437. Sector 319.312.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Sector 434.030.
That puts you 1.9 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
P6. Laps of fuel 9. On lap 19. Sector 124.468.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
Sector 222.108. Sector 3 19.437.
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
Sector 433.967.
P6, you're currently 2.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
P6. Laps of fuel 7. On lap 20. Sector 124.250. Sector 221.343. Sector 319.202.
Coche lento adelante.
Left side. Clear left.
Dejado a la izquierda.
Sector 434.202.
That puts you 1.5 seconds off the pace.
5.
Delta to leader 1.512. P6. Laps of fuel 6. On lap 21. Sector 124.406. Sector 221.358.
All right, Ed, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
319.125. Sector 434.437.
You're currently 1.8 off the pace.
Delta to leader 1.814. P6. Laps of fuel 5. On lap 22. Sector 124.343.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
Sector 221.312.
Tienes combustible como para 5 vueltas.
Right side. Clear right.
I wound up understeering.
Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace.
Sorry if I screwed up your line in there, Jesse.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Have trouble with this one too sometimes, running wide.
I'm just trying to get
This lap won't count, you've cut the track.
We're out.
Okay.
Sector 434.859.
1 minuto 40.
Lap time 140.382. Delta to leader 2.889. P6. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 23.
Well, that was
Sector
weird.
128.858.
I think tires do start to kind of go. Wondering if I should take a set of tires and which ones I should take.
Sector 221.610. Sector 319.343. Sector 434.062. Lap time 143.912. Delta to leader 6.419. P6. Laps of fuel 3. On lap 24. Sector 124.608.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Sector 221.485. Sector 319.312.
1 gallon remaining.
Sector 434.125. Lap time 139.493. Delta to leader 2.000. P6. Laps of fuel 2. On lap 25. Sector 124.360.
So this race takes place on Tuesday evening, 5 p.m. Pacific. That's when practice starts, then there's a qualifier, and then is it a 40-minute race? Not entirely sure, but But yeah, I'm curious. I'm wondering if I should take left side tires with
Sector
this.
319.297.
Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace.
Wonder if that would help.
Sector 434.06.
Very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap. You've just done a 139.1.
Liter 1.635. P6. Laps of fuel 1. Hit next lap. On lap 26.
You've got half a gallon left.
Sector 124.812.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds, off the pace.
Sector 221.608.
Te queda combustible para una vuelta.
I got a break earlier there. That'll get me through the corner.
Sector 319.
Alright Ed, we're running on fumes mate. Hit this lap, in this lap. Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
2000.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Activate limiter.
1190. 1990. 1890. 1790. 1690. 1490. 1390. 1190. 1090. 890. 790. 690.
10,
590. 490.
5,
390.
3,
190.
1.
90.
Right here. Listo, vamos.
Alright, we'll be right back. Done in 6th place now. Let's see. So Jesse's ahead of us. He's in the 137, so all those guys are in 137s. I'm just barely hanging on ahead of David Moore in the AM category. But yeah, not everybody's here yet, so 138.2. That was on low fuel though. Okay, we'll be right back. We will be right back. Is there ATV mixed here? Nope, TV3. Alright. How you doing?
Sorry about that, Jesse. That's pretty.
Oh, you're good. That corner should be. Sorry, Nick. Sorry.
All right, we're back. Jump in.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line.
Sector 221.78.
The leader's just done a 137.5.
Sector 319.468.
Se acabó. Nos quedamos sin combustible.
$2,590. $2,300.
Watch your speed. Engage the limiter.
190. 2090. 1990. 1,890. 1,690. 1,590. 1,490. 1,390. 1,290.
Pit box team, right here.
Relative.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Yellow flag. Ten minutes of fuel remaining.
Sector 221.952. Sector 319.6.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 85 Fahrenheit.
Sector 434.297.
The leader has just done a 137.4.
Sector 124.500.
Te queda combustible como para 5 vueltas.
Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace.
Sector 221.422.
Man, these cold tires are brutal out here. You gotta baby the car all the way through.
Sector 319.202.
Sector 2 is 0.6, off the pace.
trail brake in that last corner so you can get the car through there when the tires are cold. Otherwise it's so easy to mess up or miss a shift, man. There's the worst place to miss a shift for. Then you don't have the speed you need going down the straight.
34.109. Lap time 139.230.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
P6. Laps of fuel 7. On lap 2. Sector 124.312.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Sector 221.077. Sector 318.733.
Sector 2 time is good.
Come on, let's get a good time. Come on, don't drop off. Come on, let's do it.
Sector 433.50.
Yeah,
P3,
buddy.
that's your best lap in the
Yes.
session.
Yes.
Sector 3 time's okay.
Delta
Finally.
0.240. P3. Laps of fuel 5. On lap 3. Sector 124.266.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. You've got 1 gallon left.
Finally. Man, I never thought I'd get into the 37s.
Sector 221.391. Sector 318.843.
Sector 2's 0.2 off the pace.
Screwed up. Damn, that other time, man, that was like, for me, that was my perfect lap. I know it's not a perfect lap, but for me, it felt like it because I was just able to put it together. Was able to be smooth, not scrub the tires so much, and was patient enough with the throttle that it
You're
it got
0.2
through
off the
there.
pace in Sector 3.
1.003. P3.
Yellow flag, watch out.
On lap 4. Sector 124.047.
Te queda combustible como para 2 vueltas.
Sector 221.281. Sector 319.141.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Half a gallon of fuel remaining.
Fuel. Tires.
Sector 433.827.
Very little fuel left. Come into the pits
Relative.
at the end of this lap. Box this lap. You're now 0.9 off the leader's pace. Yellow flag. You've just done a 138.3.
On lap 5. Sector 124.141.
Te queda combustible para una vuelta.
Sector 221.108. Sector 319.672.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Ed.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
$2,590. 2,200.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Engage limiter.
190. 2090. 1990. 1,890. 1,690. 1,590. 1,390. 1,290. 1,090. 990. 890. 790. 600.
Timing.
590. 390. 290.
3,
190.
1,
90.
right here. Arranca, arranca.
I'll be right back. Step away from me. Yeah.
I just was like, man, I think I gotta vote for your first one. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Ooh. Hey, we got 4 shared setups.
Oh wow.
And
Nice.
well, I like Lee Martin's first one the best, but I think they're all pretty good.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Thank you.
I think it's impossible to make the car tight now.
Really?
Yeah, they're all loose, but the
like-
iRacing baseline is loose.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio
Yeah, I like
check.
a little bit of oversteer with it. Rather have that than fighting understeer.
Yeah, and
But
these have some
I haven't tried it.
oversteer, but man, we were fighting a lot of oversteer for quite a while.
Okay.
Great, you know me, I usually fix this up in 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Not this time.
Oh, I see.
I went back to the iRacing baseline and started modifying it.
Taking votes from me. I think I like my second one better.
I got along good with your second one too. I can live with all 4 of them, really.
Relative.
All of them beat the hell out of iRacing's baseline.
Pit lane speed limit is 45
The
miles per
baseline or
hour.
the advanced one?
The baseline.
Pit exits clear.
The advanced one's even looser.
Oh, wow.
Really, who does their setups?
Drifters. I don't know.
Fastest lap for Martin, 139.39.
Lee, you know you got a negative brake in the second one, don't you?
Yeah, trying to settle it down.
Yeah, actually, Rob Hartley's, some of his setups are negative brake. Mr. 10,000 I rating, so
Sector 230.
you're in good company.
Might be onto something.
I'll go ahead and go by, Mac. Don't want to screw you up. I'm just trying the car again, first time.
Okay.
Left side. Clear left.
Yep. You in Discord too, Mac, or no?
337.187.
Oh, okay,
I
he's
don't
not.
think so.
Yeah, it does feel like the car kind of sways a little more too, doesn't it? The baseline.
Yeah, get some laps in the baseline and try one of ours.
The leader's just done at 139.24.
But
Will do.
it's good to run the baseline so you know where you're at, you know.
And remember, the goal wasn't fast. The goal was to keep it safe for everybody.
Ah, okay.
Sector 115.000.
Yeah, it seems a little weird under braking.
Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace.
Sector 228.516.
I think it's possible iRacing fix this like on Tuesday or something, and all this is a waste of time, but well, what if it's not?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, at least we got some laps in then.
Yeah, thanks for putting the session up.
I got the weather set so it stays the same the whole 4 hours
Sector
too.
334.859.
The leader has just done a 139.00. You're running last. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
712. P5. Laps of fuel 32.
Yeah, Sean Hayes,
On lap 2.
while Lee was gone, said that
Second
every one of his setups
114.906.
feels like he's on ice. That's about right. Hey, Zach's coming on board.
Yeah, I made the purchase.
You're a
I
10th
just
off
pulled
in
the
sector
trigger
1.
and got the rest of the season at the very
Okay, Ed,
least.
we need to watch these track limits.
Sector 228.062.
Zach's a new Spec 5 member as of today.
Welcome.
I'm pretty new to the game in general, so.
Good place to start.
I'm going to learn a lot more here than in the lobbies.
Oh yeah. Less stress too.
Yeah, I'll try to keep the hair in my head for sure.
Sector 422.014. Lap time 140.165. New fast lap. Delta to leader 1.442.
They'll delete this lap. Track limits.
Laps of fuel 30. On lap 3.
It didn't crash.
Sector 117.985.
Tienes un coche lento a la izquierda.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. P5.
Okay, Edgar's not voting for whatever tune that was.
No, I just hopped the curb a little too much, and then the rear just kept going. Got that lazy spin going.
Yeah, now it's baseline, right?
Yeah, I'm on the advanced right now. Yeah, advanced baseline. I'm gonna try one of the other ones right now.
Probably try a Lee Martin 2 one.
Okay.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go by.
I went off the track instead.
Ah, I see.
I'm going to switch to the Lee Martin 2.
Somebody's got to keep the grass under control.
That's right. Can't let it grow onto the track.
I'll be back in a few.
Copy. Yeah, this setup feels good just even on the outlap.
Yeah, trouble is it's slower than molasses, but...
Yeah, well, sometimes that gets you there, you know?
Yeah, we're just trying not to have a typical lobby first lap in the...
Yeah, good idea.
Sector 335.172. Sector 421.843. Sector 114.781.
Sector 1 is quick.
Sector 228.031.
Oh, I felt some understeer there. Let's see what happens though.
Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace.
Timing.
Sector 330.
Relative.
985.
Now I'm back.
Welcome back. Got till the next round of lottery finishes.
Sector 422.1.
That's your best lap in this session.
How did I get so?
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Delta to leader 1.218. P5. Laps of fuel 15. On lap 2. Sector 114.875.
They did laundry one time 40 years ago, and my wife said, "Don't ever touch that again."
How'd you get so lucky?
Smart man.
Exactly. That's what a smart man does.
Sector 1 time is good.
Sector 227.593.
We were building the house, and she gives me 3 different kinds of Formica samples. Said, you can go to the lumber yard and pick out which one you want. I go to the lumber yard, I turn them upside down, mix them up, slid one over to them.
Sector 2 time is okay.
I get home, Nancy's like, well, which one did you pick? I don't know. What do you
Nice.
mean you don't know?
Sector 334.780.
Never had to pick on her color sense either.
And how'd it turned out?
It looks fine.
And you're still married. Good job.
Yep.
What other tips do you have?
That kind of approach can apply to a lot of things.
Accidentally burn a lot of stuff in the kitchen, you'll never have to cook again.
There you go.
That's your fastest lap today.
Yeah, I'm not
You're
much
now
of a
0.06 off the pace.
She was gone on vacation for 3 weeks with her brother. And
Laps of fuel 14. On lap 3.
I made some pretty ugly looking stuff, but it tasted okay.
Hey, it's edible. You survived. Yeah, the Lee setup feels pretty good.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1.
That's what we're gonna do. Congratulations, Lee.
I
I
apologize
said
to
crash.
everyone. Okay, which one? You'd
We'll need to
safety
pit
tune
for
two?
repairs. We've had the black
Yep.
and orange flag.
Save that one.
Should I put your name on the setup or just call it Mx5?
Oh, don't blame me for this crap, man.
You get half the field complete. Drive this. I felt pretty good.
It is not what I would choose to drive, but hopefully it's stable enough to keep everybody out of trouble.
Alright guys, I'm gonna get going for a bit.
Have a great one.
Thanks, you guys too. Thanks for working on the setup and hosting. I'll try to come back if there's enough time for me. Take care.
Okay.